So, what does it mean to sell with soul? Why would you want to do it? And is it even right for you? Let's talk about that today. I'm Jennifer Allan-Hagedorn, and I'm the author of the Sell with Soul series of books. And selling with soul is not right for everyone. Let's find out if it's right for you. Okay, so let's start with the definition of selling with soul. That comes to us from the back of the book, Sell with Soul. Okay, to sell with soul means to enjoy a wildly successful career selling real estate by treating clients and prospects respectfully as you yourself would like to be treated. The good old golden rule, right? But selling with soul goes a lot deeper than just being nice to people. When we talk about treating your clients and your prospects respectfully as you yourself would like to be treated, what we're really talking about here is providing an exceptional client experience, the kind of experience that you yourself would like to be treated to if you were to hire a real estate agent or other professional. And that's an important word around here, professional. We believe that the practice of real estate is a profession, not a sales gig. So it's not a nights and weekends thing that you do in your spare time. It's not something that you go to sales training school and learn scripts and dialogues and objection busters and things like that in order to push people off fences and convert leads and generate leads. That's not what selling with soul is all about. We consider it, again, to be a profession to be proud of. In fact, if you sell with soul, if you sell real estate with soul, your goal is to be the absolute best real estate agent you can be, maybe even the best real estate agent you know. And when we talk about being the best real estate agent you know, we don't just mean that you sell more houses than anybody else in town, although that may happen. No, what we mean by being the best real estate agent you know is that you have all the confidence in the world that you are going to provide your clients an exceptional client experience, one that will inspire them to tell all their friends about you and come back and hire you in the future if they ever have another need. So one of the beautiful things about selling real estate with soul is that eventually you won't have to prospect for business. Your very satisfied past clients, because you provided that exceptional client experience as your first priority, those very satisfied past clients will take extremely good care of you throughout the rest of your career. It's a beautiful thing. So is selling with soul right for you? Well, I would hope so. It's kind of hard for me to understand how anybody could object to a business model that has the primary goal of creating such a great experience for your clients that they sing your praises around the water cooler and refer clients to you for years to come. But sadly, the culture in a lot of real estate offices is to treat this profession more like a sales gig, where you memorize scripts and objection busters and dialogues, and you focus more on your prospecting activities than your client service activities, where you're encouraged to treat it like a numbers game, where you go out and you generate leads and you convert leads, and you spend most of your waking high energy hours out pursuing new business instead of taking care of the business you already have. The Sell with Soul method teaches just the opposite, to treat your clients and your prospects with, again, respect, to respect that they are intelligent adult human beings who do not need to be scripted to, who do not need to be pushed off any fence, and certainly deserve the real estate agent's full attention once they've hired him or her, right? So when a real estate agent who sells with soul gets up in the morning and makes their to-do list for the day, what do you think they do first? They take a look at their client files and they ask themselves, is there anything I can possibly do for my clients today as my first priority to make sure they know that they're cared about and that I'm on the ball doing my job that I promised to do? They most certainly don't prioritize their lead generation activities, their prospecting activities for their high energy times, and relegate client service to their low energy times, or even to their $10 an hour assistant. Because you know what? Managing the moving pieces and parts of a real estate transaction is hard when it's done right. It's complicated. And your clients who have hired you and are promising to pay you an awful lot of money deserve to be your first priority. So that's just one of the elements of selling with soul. What do you think so far? Does this sound like something that would work for you? Another element of selling with soul is that you stay true to yourself. You stay true to your personality. You don't try to change who you are in the name of succeeding in real estate to become somebody you don't recognize or even much like. You realize that you're pretty wonderful just the way you are, and you don't have to change who you are to be a success in real estate. In fact, the more true you stay to yourself, the more likely it is that you will be successful. And this means you're going to have to be willing to trust your gut when everyone around you is giving you advice that just feels wrong to you. And trust me, this is going to happen throughout your real estate career. You're going to get advice to do things that sound ridiculous to you, that sound like utter nonsense. But the people around you giving this advice are going to swear to you that it works. They're going to tell you just suck it up and just do it. It will work for you. Look how well it's working for everybody else. And, your gut's going, ooh, I don't want to do that. That sounds silly. But it's hard to resist that pressure, but you got to do it. For example, something I just talked about, and that is prioritizing your current clients over your future clients, basically prioritizing client service over prospecting. That is, believe it or not, extremely counterculture in real estate. But everyone will tell you that's what you got to do. If your gut is telling you, wait a minute, the clients who hired me deserve my attention, if that's what your gut's telling you, trust it, okay? Trust that feeling, and it will take you a long way, I promise. So while we're on the subject of trusting your gut, here is yet another element of selling with soul, and I call it the prospect with soul filter, okay? What the prospect with soul filter says is anytime that you are evaluating a potential prospecting technique, a business building technique, ask yourself 3 questions about it. Okay, ready? Question 1, would this approach work on me if used on me? Yes or no? Question 2, would this approach annoy me if it were used on me? And 3, does doing this approach make me feel icky? Any prospecting activity that you're going to implement and have it work for you needs to pass all 3 elements of the prospect with soul filter. So 1, would this work on me if used on me? Yeah, that would work on me. 2, would it annoy me if used on me? No, it wouldn't annoy me. And 3, when I think about myself doing this activity, do I feel icky? Do I feel cheesy? Do I feel silly doing it? No, I don't feel silly at all. If the activity passes the filter, it'll work for you. If it doesn't pass the filter, it won't. So that's just a taste of what selling with soul is all about. How does it sound to you? Does it sound like something you want to know more about? I'd love to tell you. Just visit the website, sellwithsoul.com, and welcome aboard.